What is the smallest hill you'll die on? If I had to pay for sauce, I better have sauce in the bag. If the automatic door does not open fast enough for me not to break stride, it is broken. Utensils need to be at the end of a buffet. So many places put them at the beginning of a buffet. You don't know what utensils you'll need yet, and then you have to carry them around the whole time. Madness. You can't use exponential to describe every large increase, especially if you're only looking at 2 data points. If you're going to serve room temp bread at a restaurant, don't serve me ice cold butter. Warm one of the 2 things up. Edit. Thank you all for the great replies today. This has made a crappy day much more tolerable. Smiling face. Actual physical push buttons are way better than sensor buttons, like the Xbox 360 sensor buttons. More people should learn that saying I don't know is a perfectly accurate and acceptable answer. I never need a receipt bigger than 3 inches. Probably like 3 feet at my current health. Cut the goddamn tails off my shrimp before putting it in pasta. I don't care what the French say. Every day and every day are different, and not interchangeable. An everyday walk in the park versus I walk in the park every day. Burgers come with fries. Stop trying to charge me an extra $7 for 1/4 of a potato's worth of shoestring fries that get cold before they even reach the plate just because you put truffle oil or some other bullshit on them. 2-piece dresses are not dresses. Talking on speakerphone in public is not necessary. Burgers should be wider, not taller. If you need to put a skewer through it, it's no longer a burger, it's a kebab. Reply all should have a pop-up prompt asking if you're sure you want to reply all. Typing like this will make me stop respecting you instantly. If someone is behind me, I will always throw my arm back and hold the door. The amount of times people just let it shut in my face has me irate. It's I couldn't care less, not I could care less. If you could care less, then you care. Stop tacking strings of silent E's onto the ends of words to emphasize them. You don't love it. You love it. If you were saying it aloud, you'd hold the O, not suddenly start squealing like my tinnitus acting up. It's not that hard. People. Bees have 6 legs. My school mascot is a bee, and every representation I see has only 4 legs. Halloween decorations that are animal skeletons shouldn't have ears. Ears aren't bone. If I order a chicken sandwich and you give me 2 pieces of bread with chunks of chicken, a 1/4 cup of mustard and raisins in it, I'm out. You're dead to me. Your cafe is dead to me. That is not a sandwich. It's a disappointment. I will consistently, persistently, and always use the Oxford fucking comma. Baby Jesus should never wear a cross. Like why? It's anachronistic. It's completely backwards and don't make no sense. Fuck online menus at sit-down restaurants. I am with the boomers on this one. Fuck your QR code. Bring me a paper menu. It is not impolite to correct someone who is spreading misinformation, regardless of whether they're lying or just plain incorrect. It's just pin, not pin number. When you get up from the table, push your damn chair in. If you are on the highway and you try to move over 2 lanes to sneak into a packed exit right before the guard rail, you have already missed your fucking turn. Go to the next exit and turn around or try another route before anyone brings it up. No, I am not talking about merging. I am talking about seeing a long line of people waiting to get off an exit, and you breaking the law by crossing solid lines to cut in because you couldn't be fucked to read the signs for the last 2 miles telling you which lane you need to be in for your exit. How do people confuse lose with loose? Leaving time left on a communal microwave means you're a bad person. The newer headlights on cars are made for people who shouldn't be driving in the first place if they need headlights that blindingly bright. Just because they're blind doesn't mean they should be able to blind the rest of us. Borderline safety risk. Thank you for visiting my tiny hill. It's okay not to tip at Starbucks. QR code menus are shit. Give me back my paper menus and a waiter taking orders if you want my tip. Pasta shapes taste different. Tipping for carryout is the biggest scam in restaurant history. Semicolons are necessary, they're just rarely used correctly. It's pronounced GIF. A couple means two, a few is more than two. There is no debating this. Wait, maybe I found a smaller hill I'll die on. Itching and scratching. They are not interchangeable. An itch, or an itchy spot, is an irritated patch of skin. Scratching is what you do to relieve an itch. You scratch an itch. You do not itch an itch. Espresso is not a fucking word. Able people who don't return their shopping carts are shitty people. Edit. Yeah, thanks for reminding me that some people have physical infirmities. They're not called assless chaps. They're just chaps. Or assless pants. Assless chaps implies there are chaps with an ass. But those are just called pants. You're. The singular of dice is die. I don't care if some dictionaries have bent to people using dice as singular or plural. It just sounds dumb asking someone to pass the singular dice. The thing that divides the barbarians and the civilized of society is giving a wave when someone lets you merge. Every single time someone posts a picture or article about Istanbul, I comment not Constantinople. I will usually get downvoted to hell for it, but I think it's hilarious. So I'll die on that hill. I fucking hate the word kernel. How it's spelled versus how you say it. Fuck that word. I'm not tipping at a fast food restaurant, sorry. I don't like the term rewilding. Let's keep using ecological restoration, thanks. I'm not tipping unless it's a service. Starbucks and Subway can get fucking bent. Touchscreens in cars are shit. No exceptions. I want buttons. Toilet paper rolls over, not under. Not everything is breaking news. I shouldn't have to wear a name tag at my retail job. Why do random customers need to know my name at all times? It's only creeps who ever use it and address me by it. Butter is superior to margarine. It's should have, could have, must have. Please spare me the could have should have BS. You're making my armpits itch. Sammy was a better singer, but Dave was a better entertainer. Pajama pants without pockets are just long underwear. Fuck daylight savings time. People need to stop bringing animals into the grocery store. No, Brenda. Your shit bull mix that lunges at everything isn't a service animal. If you can't use turn signals, then you shouldn't be allowed to drive. The best way to ensure an overcooked dry turkey is to cook it with stuffing. No, yours is not the exception. The actual best turkey and stuffing I know, it's technically dressing when cooked outside of the bird is always cooked separately and the turkey is instead stuffed with aromatics. Single-stall bathrooms should always just be for anyone. I don't care about gendering bathrooms and who uses what bathroom in general, but it makes absolutely no sense for a single room with one toilet and one sink to be gendered. Social media has been one of the most damaging things to ever happen to our society's mental health. If you're going to blow a stop sign to cut me off and go below the speed limit, F you.